We got Chloe's beautiful outfit. So I know I told you guys I was going to do outfits of the day, and I've been totally forgetting. So today I'm wearing an outfit. My jeans are Levi's. They're covered in like cat fur and fuzz and stuff, but they're just some black jeans. These boots are from Nasty Gal. This jacket is Calvin Klein. And this little shirt that says Girls Do It Better is from Lepsona. I still don't know how to pronounce it, but it's fine. One of my mutuals gave me the recommendation to buy this. She was like, this looks like something you would have, and then I bought it. And also my new Kate Spade that I got, that's fucking bomb. It fits so much shit. I'm so pumped that
we can also see Chloe's favorite restaurant there in the background, Denver Biscuit.
Yes, my shit. My shit. Yeah.
Anything else?
I mean, do I like to do what?
Yeah. Did you want any Swift surf? Did you want any Swift surf?
I mean, aesthetically, I'm very interested in this place, but I'm like literally full because I ate some tacos at Cass's work.
Let's go just check out what it looks like inside.
Yeah, let's go see.
Okay. I mean, I like a little bit of everything.
My silly rabbit, my confidant.
And not getting a ticket.
Hey guys. Oh wait, I forgot to put on my seatbelt. Hold that thought. Hey y'all, what the fuck is up? So, we just got done eating some delicious tacos and having some drinks at Cassidy's work. And now, we are about to eat this fucking bomb-ass looking soft serve.
But I just wanted to move out of the line from my work because I get a little, like, uncomfortable when I tell someone goodbye and then possibly, like, see them again.
Yeah, so we had to move our parking spot, but we're gonna eat this ice cream in the car. It's called the Silly Rabbit. It's Trix cereal and soft serve, and it has, like, a rainbow cereal milk center or something like that. I'm really excited because
Apparently the milk soft core is supposed to be super good. That's what everyone was telling me.
Usually when I get like, I don't really eat ice cream a lot. I don't like love it that much because it fucks up my stomach and stuff.
Same.
So when I get ice cream,
this is a small.
Yeah, that's
this
a small.
This is the small.
And usually when I get ice cream, I want it to be like a fancy ice cream or like something notable. Yeah, take a bite. So when I get Froyo, which is like way easier on my stomach, I always get Fruity Pebbles on it because I like the like cereal and milk situation. So this is basically that, but with soft serve. So
and it's the fruity
shape.
It's the fruit shaped Trix instead of the like fucking balls.
Yeah, it's like the OG Trix cereal.
Should have asked for 2 spoons.
Oh yeah, he just assumed we were gonna be cute and share it.
With 1 spoon?
Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, we're at Target. We're about to buy some waffle fries so we can make chili cheese fries tonight, and then get some gift wrapping stuff.
Do we need any fruits or veggies?
I always want pajamas.
Do you want this toy set to teach you how to clean and to be a good woman?
Oh.
No, just kidding. It's equality. See, they have a little boy cleaning too. I just don't know why they're mopping and sweeping at the same time. I'm a little confused by that.
Yeah. Questionable content.
I'm a little critical.
Sick shirt. I think I'm gonna get it. It says internet celebrity. As you know, that's me. It's my size.
Yeah. Honestly though, like you would like some of your clothes are that size.
Yeah. Like I mean, look at the size of the
yeah, I was gonna say like it's smaller. It's bigger than the shirt you're wearing.
That's true. Yeah, this is me. This is some swag. Let's grab it.
And those.
Okay, so we just went to Target, and I had to get some more gift wrapping supplies so that I can finish wrapping presents, and then we got some fries so that we can make vegetarian chili cheese fries, one of our signature moves. I say ours, she makes it for me, and I sit on the couch and
Have we ever told them the chili cheese fries story?
like the story of when you first made them for me?
She hadn't had them in 8 years.
Literally, I hadn't had chili cheese fries in years because there's never like a vegetarian chili cheese fry option at a restaurant or something, or like a burger place or whatever. So. I also wanted to like kind of ask you guys if you're interested in watching my vlog from Thanksgiving, because I never edited and posted all the footage because like suddenly it was December and then like what the fuck. So like I have all this footage from Thanksgiving, but it doesn't really have like a story to it. It's more just like documentation of me and my mom and my grandma like all cooking together. There's some really funny clips. I'll throw one funny moment in here so you can see, and let me know in the comments, like please literally let me know if you want a full video of that. Do you want to just do it then?
No, this is your vlog.
Wow, okay, then yeah, sure. Hey everyone, welcome back to my vlog. Today we're learning how to scissor, and we're going to be doing that with some parsley. Here we go. Or if like I should just keep throwing clips in like leading up to Christmas, because I'm gonna do a whole Christmas vlog because me and Cass are gonna be back in California with my family.
That's gonna be a fun one.
So that'll be fun. Like we're gonna like actively vlog that day with a plan. But I just have all this Thanksgiving stuff. So if you want to see that, that's fair. And if not, that's fair too. Like whatever, I just have it. So
it's fair game.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue vlogging tonight, and probably I don't know. I wanted to do like maybe another Q&A, like a Q&A part 2.
Oh, like have your non send you questions?
Yeah, I'll
Which
post
they
on my
won't.
blog, and I'll turn it on back on because I have it off most of the time because I get harassed constantly. But okay, so I asked my followers on Tumblr to send in some questions, and initially, of course, they did not send questions. So
But
I'll
long
read you.
strings of cute emojis.
I'll read you the first few things that I received after making this request. Sorry, I didn't realize you were reading. What do you mean?
Oh no, I started to see what they were.
Oh. Well, the very first one says.
Oh god.
It just says chocolate and vanilla swirl. So then after that, there's just a bunch of cat emojis, and then someone sent all of the arm and hand emojis in a separate message.
It's like,
and then the next one is a bunch of plants in a big block. Like, it's a big, like this long message of just emojis.
like they could have used all their characters in that message for emojis.
Yeah, so I don't really know what the purpose of that was. Thank you so much, whoever sent that, for the
feel
visuals.
like it was one person.
Yeah, it was all one person, I sure hope, unless all of you decided to not send me questions.
And then send emojis with a theme. It's a theme.
Yeah, they're all thematic. It's a choice. But anyway, moving forward, our first actual question for, I guess, me, it says, what made you want to start a YouTube channel?
Anime.
For her, when she first started her YouTube
I was
channel,
like 16 and I had an anime channel.
she was one of those.
I was one of those, yeah, but anyway, babe.
But she's past that now, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I don't know. It's basically why I do anything. A bunch of other people told me to my whole entire life, and then I eventually did. But also, all my followers are on Tumblr, and there's no money to be made there. It's a dying website. It's a mess. So I was like, I've moved. I have a new apartment. My girlfriend's down, so maybe I should like start that going. Like, I had a channel before where I posted like one singing video and like a couple of things to like show to my friends like that were on private or whatever. But I suppose like starting this channel and getting it running was inspired by a desperate need for money and a passion for attention. So that's my honest truth.
Eloquently put, my love. Like,
Thank you
beautifully put.
so much. So the next question, how did you first get into modeling and acting?
Do you want me to go ahead and answer this one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so pretty much what happened is, you know, one thing kind of leads to another, and then, yeah.
Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that one as well. It was basically the same thing as why I do everything else. Other people told me to my whole life. So I was tall. People informed me that they found me to be attractive, and just from the age of like 7 on, it was just, you should be a model, you should be a model, you should be an actress, you're sexy. And I was like, oh,
I'm 7.
I'm 7. And then here I am. I'm a professional actress and model.
She just went to an audition 2 days ago.
Yeah, I did. Let's get this coin. Let's pay this rent, girls. So yeah, and like I always did like actually really enjoy acting. It was just I was constantly in a super racist, super uncomfortable environment with that, which is why I ended up quitting musical theater after doing 15 like different productions from the ages of 8 to like 17 or whatever. It was just super racist, and like it was fun, but at what cost? Like it was not like good for me like in my brain and my heart. So I needed to step back. Plus I like always wanted to do like acting for camera and stuff like that instead of on stage. Like I enjoyed on stage, but the environment combined with the amount of work and the time commitment, plus the fact that I literally never got paid for a single thing that I ever did on stage.
That's the worst.
Versus I make like actually decent money if I am on a set for something that's being filmed for TV or whatever. So yeah, it's that. I enjoy it to an extent, but it's not my like #1 passion by any means.
What? It's not there?
Yeah, I didn't just...
I could have sworn. We've been dating for over 1.5 years, and I thought that modeling was your passion this entire
It's
time.
my full-on, like, I was put on this earth to wear
Yeah,
different clothes in front of
Yeah, we
cameras.
wake up, we have to do, like, she has to do, like, a whole, like, runway, like, kind of set in the morning. She has to practice her walk. She has to change her outfit 5 times. Like, we have to take 30 photos before she's even allowed to, like, leave the house, you know? Like, it's just, like, she lives, breathes, sleeps, eats, modeling.
Yeah, I like it. It's it's fun when it's fun, and it really is kind of an interesting industry in that a lot of people in it are very unhappy with their jobs. But so anyway, moving forward. Alrighty, so the next question is, what does a typical date night between you and Cass consist of? So I feel like we don't really have set date nights anymore, and even when we first started dating, we didn't really, like, every time we hung out, we considered it, like, some kind of date.
It's kind of like how, so today at the bar, like, not the bar, we went to my work to go eat some tacos, and one of my coworkers was there, and I was like, dude, come sit with us, because we love Sydney, and she was like, I thought you guys were on a date, and I'm like, we're dating, we're always on a date.
Like, everything we do
continuously
together
dating.
is a date. Like, we go run errands, that's a date. We go out to a nice dinner, that's also a date. Like, everything's a date, so, like, we're hanging out, and
We
it's
went
a
on,
date.
like, 3 dates today.
Yeah, but, I guess, like, when we plan a date night, it usually involves Cass texting me, asking me what she should wear to make sure that she's got the right color scheme going on, and then some kind of situation that I planned, whether it's like a meal or an event to go to. Like, our most recent one was we went to the Nutcracker.
That was so much fun.
It was so fun. It was her
I've
first-
never seen the ballet.
Yeah, it was her first ballet, and sorry, you're fine. You just got really excited.
I did. I was thinking about it.
And so we like went to that, and then had food after and stuff, and like wore cute outfits, whatever. So that was like a date night. Like she picked me up from work and we looked all fancy.
Yeah,
and we went
I'd say
out to Denver.
I feel like we have, like, to me, I honestly consider, like, as opposed to our regular, like, hangouts, a date night is like, you know, like, hey babe, I'm gonna, like the night where I made tacos and we made margaritas, and we were gonna take like a bath or something that night. Like, we
like,
usually like
we'll plan something out that's like a special romantic thing to do together if it's like a date night. But honestly, with our schedules, we have more date mornings, so we do a lot of like brunches and stuff like that.
We love
like
date mornings.
Brunch and then maybe like shopping, like at Target or whatever, because we love fucking Target. So yeah, stuff like that. That sounds like a thorough answer.
Good job.
Let's see. Do you plan on adopting any more babies than the 2 you already have?
Yes. Not immediately, obviously, because, I mean, eventually we'll show you guys, like, our actual place, but you probably would not be able to conceptualize how small it is in here, but 2 kitties is the maximum right now.
And then, in the future, I want, like, children. She wants children as well. Human children. To clarify.
I'm sorry, I just thought about my baby.
Yeah, so we talk a lot about our future kids and stuff like that, so it's definitely
we both really love kids, and we're very passionate about children. We care about children, and so we definitely, like, do want to, like, foster and adopt, like, in the future for sure.
We
don't
it's
want
not
to be
in the
pregnant.
cards. We just don't want to be pregnant, and adoption's dope. Like I was about to say when you just leapt in.
Sorry.
You're fine. My mom's adopted. My uncle's adopted. Like my grandparents both, like, went out of their way to adopt children, and I think that's really bomb. And like, there's nothing like wrong with our family because of that. There's a lot of weird misconceptions about adoption and how it affects like how your kids fit into the family. It just depends on how good of parents you are, really. So
I mean, adoption's awesome.
Adoption is rad. Do you like living in Colorado better than California, or do you miss California? Living wise, so much better. So much better.
Amazing.
We're so much less stressed out. We're both like literally crazy, but we're simultaneously like doing a lot better here, like a lot healthier. We're getting our mental health in check. Like we're really working hard to like get our shit together here, and it makes it easier because it's like actually affordable. It's spread out. It's in the mountains. It's beautiful. Like, I don't know. We're in a better environment for us, whereas the stress and the like incredibly unlivable prices and conditions in San Francisco, combined with the lack of lesbian bars and the fact that there's so many,
And the lack of
like,
lesbians.
yeah, like it's really, really hard to find lesbians in San Francisco now because there's a lot of people who identify as random terms or umbrella terms that don't necessarily denote like any kind of actual identities. We need to get into that. We can do a whole video about why we don't like that word because it'll
We've
get a lot
met
of views.
a lot more lesbians in Colorado than we have ever living in what is supposed to be considered the gayest city in the world.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot.
Like it feels like we got like tricked into staying in San Francisco longer than we should have. Like I wish I'd known how dope Colorado was gonna be for us because
I feel like we got more weird looks in San Francisco as a couple than we do here in Colorado as a couple. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna, people are kind of lesbophobic in San Francisco. I don't say homophobic because like they love gay men, but lesbians in SF, it's really
like
rocky.
we got like violently harassed like on multiple occasions, and like I've experienced like more horrific harassment in San Francisco than I have so far in Colorado, and we're living in a very like purple area. Like it's very split with liberals and conservatives, and even then we don't experience the same kind of targeting that we experienced back at home.
I feel
Besides
safer.
at my school at our LGBT club, that's where we get targeted. That's where we get fucking singled out.
That's another video.
That's another video. But anyway,
We feel very safe here and we love it here.
yeah, we're really happy here, and we like kind of dread going back, except for like the food and stuff, because
The air quality is
the air quality is terrible right now and very depressing. depressing, the traffic is horrendous, and everything's super expensive, and everyone's really sad. Like, everyone in California, if they're not rich, is just depressed as hell. So, anyway.
Moving on.
Oh, this one's probably gonna be a long one. Let's see. This one's from a pal. This wasn't an anon, but I won't expose anybody because I said these were all gonna be anonymous. So, she asked, how do you navigate your lesbianism and race in a positive way? For example, for young black lesbians or even black girls who like girls. So I feel like for me, my sexuality and my race have always been like weirdly intermingling to a point that like as a kid I didn't even understand. And like one of the biggest examples of that was in 7th grade. My hair was super damaged from like chemically straightening it since I was like 7 or 8 or something, because like I wanted to look like my friends. Like I wanted to have straight hair. I didn't live in an area with a lot of black people. I didn't have like a lot of black friends at all or anything. So I cut all my hair off at the request of my hairdresser because she was like, I literally cannot continue working on your hair. Like it is so dead. So she cut it all off, and I had this like short little afro going on, and people at my school were so mean, like just so openly mean and racist and homophobic, because at the time I was like, you know, exploring like with girls and whatever. Like people knew that I was like in love with all my friends. I didn't feel like anyone was there to reassure me that it was okay to look the way that I looked or to be the way that I was as a black girl and as someone who liked girls. So I got called a boy a lot, and I got like called a dyke, and I got like just bullied in a weird racist way from like my friends and my peers, like my own friends in 8th grade, after I like got like this horrible bob that was like poorly straightened, but I was like, at least it looks better than like having an afro. My friends were like, oh yeah, like all of last year we secretly thought you looked like a boy, and like shit like that. Like I felt horrible about myself, and it was all intertangled with my sexuality. And where I'm going with that is that growing up, and like once I left high school especially, and got to know more gay girls and got to know more black gay girls and more gay women of color in general, I understood that like I could be the way that felt natural and comfortable for me to be, and that way is like being a femme lesbian. And I didn't know that was an option for me because my race has always made me feel more masculine than I have ever like presented or felt in my heart. Like not my own race to me, but the way that people treat black people. Like people always call me intimidating. They're like, I've never met you before, but you seem really mean. Like you seem like a huge bitch, or you're just so imposing and scary. Like I always felt so masculine and so like feared by other girls and stuff. And it was just like hard to get to a point of understanding that that is racism and that is homophobia, and that like me being myself is not an excuse for other people to treat me that way. So I suppose if I was to give advice to young women of color, especially young black girls who might feel like they're lesbians or that they like girls or anything like that, it's like you're not a predator for having attraction to someone, and you're not manly or masculine or similar to a man or anything just for the simple fact of existing as a black person or existing as a person of color or existing as a lesbian. Like those are just parts of you, so you need to like be around people who encourage that rather than tell you that, you know, having short hair makes you a nasty, disgusting dyke or whatever. Like that's just not helpful or productive for anybody. So yeah, and it's been like really hard. Like I think in the last year I've gotten like leaps and bounds further with my own self-acceptance than I was like even before I started dating Cass or anything like that. Like I've made a lot of progress too, because I have to consciously work to accept my own self as well. So yeah, I feel like that's an answer.
Hell yeah.
The next question is, what is your favorite self-care method, or one that you always go to immediately? Do you want to go for this?
So this is my favorite Chloe care method. Whenever Chloe's sad and she can't recalibrate, I immediately go on YouTube and I have a set of videos. I usually go, and the order doesn't really matter, but you typically want to finish with Ariana Grande's live performance of The Wizard and I, because she is so happy in it, and but typically any Ariana video, by the second one, if Chloe's really upset, midway through the second one, her mood will usually improve. But right now it's been God is a Woman, Thank You Next, and then Ariana's live performance of The Wizard and I. Those three guaranteed will turn Chloe's mood completely around.
She makes me really happy and I relate to her a lot, so just seeing her be happy despite all the whack ass shit that goes on in her life and all the stuff that she talks about and is very open about, it does something in my brain, and it makes it easier for me to pull myself out of bad moods and stuff, because I know that a lot of the moods that I feel are completely irrational and not actually related to anything that's going on. So I need to just I need to recalibrate, and it's easier to do that when I watch Ariana Grande videos.
Happiness stems from happiness, and just being able to share that happiness with her, all the vibes and the energy just whoa, whoa, whoa. Like that. Those were the Ariana vibes.
What's your go-to for you?
Self-care.
Take a nap.
I need to be by myself. If I'm really trying to take care of myself, I need to go into this little box. Like Lena Luthor, I need to go in a box in my brain that's just shut out from everybody. So I usually take a nap. I feel amazing after a nap, or I'll play video games, and then I go in it and I just I don't know, my mind just needs to stop. It just needs to halt. And then when it continues, everything runs a lot smoother. It's like taking a break from a really hard problem and going back to it. I just need to completely check out.
Fair. Okay, this one's really hard. Top 5 Ariana songs, and then top 5 albums in general, any artist. So,
hold on, let me, I'm gonna give Chloe a second to think about this one, but I know we don't have the time for that realistically. Go.
Okay, so I had to make a physical list.
She did, we took a little break.
I don't know if that'll focus, but I made a list because I literally could not think about it. And as of this exact moment, I think these are my top 5 Ariana songs, but it could change in the next 20 seconds.
She literally means this
I know that the second that Needy gets released, that's gonna go to the top of the list. I'm already aware. So
really? You're that sure?
I'm certain.
Damn.
Lyrics wise and just how it sounds, I know it's gonna be up there. But anyway, my number 1 is Jason's Song by Jason Robert Brown. I love that man. He's the only person who likes my tweets about 13 the Musical besides the girl I was in 13 the Musical with who follows me on Twitter. So Jason Robert Brown's my man, firstly, and secondly, I love this song a lot, and I think it's just bomb, and I love to sing it as well, so
on a small detail, blew it out of scale, like my ponytail. Well, if you don't want to see that, get to put me as your bottom line. You don't get what's mine, and I'm doing fine. Say you don't.
Number 2, I put Get Well Soon because it's been a very good and helpful and also just enjoyable song during these trying times, but literally.
It's so good.
And then number 3 is going to be Pink Champagne, arguably her most underrated song. It slaps, and anyone who disagrees can go fuck themselves, basically.
And then come fight me.
Number 4 is going to be Tattooed Heart. It's a classic. It's lovely. It's beautiful. It's romantic. Before she got banned from the White House, she sang it there. I don't know. It's iconic. And then number 5 is True Love because, 'tis the fucking season. That's the song. I think it's one of the cutest, little Christmas songs ever. And, I like it.
Is Mariah on the list?
Yeah, I just don't know which Mariah album I would put because there's so many good ones. Am I allowed to say Charm Bracelet? I guess I'll say Charm Bracelet because, love it or hate it, it's an album that you know. And yeah, so Charm Bracelet by Mariah Carey, Beyonce's self-titled, Sweetener. What's the name of the City and Color album that I'm obsessed with? Like, one of my favorite albums of all time, and for some reason the name of the album itself is escaping me, but like City and Color recent shit is really good. And oh yeah, that was for,
Was it?
maybe Banks, maybe whatever album Under the Table is on, because I like a lot of songs off of that
I
album.
love that.
So yeah, those are the ones that came to mind. Wrong. So yeah, that's our little video for today. Defember number 3.
Defember featuring a butch. Merch.
My merch campaign is ending in like 4 days.
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Yeah, I started to say 3, but
yeah, something like that. It's ending in a few days. I'll put the link in the description again. I only need a couple more orders for the campaign to succeed, so I would really appreciate it if any of you are considering buying something. If you could just, yeah, so I'd appreciate it if you check out my merch if you haven't already, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate, share,
send an email,
enjoy,
send a
send
carrier
an
pigeon,
email,
one of those.
anything you feel like you want to do about this video.
Smash that motherfucking telegraph button.
Yeah, hit it.
Thanks for watching, guys. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.